Hello friends, welcome to the Careers in Consulting channel. In this video, we will talk about how you can prepare a strong resume for a consulting job. So if you are looking for a job in consulting or if you are looking to switch your career into consulting, this video will be very important for you, very relevant for you. So please watch this video till the end. So in this video, I will talk about what are the most significant things in your resume where you shall spend most of your time and energies. And I will talk about all the practical aspects in this video. And this will be a series of 5 to 6 videos in which I will try to cover about all the practical aspects when it comes to resume building for a consulting job. And this is the first video of this series. So please do like this video. Please subscribe to the channel, please provide your comments, and please do share this video with your near and dear ones. And please do share this video with as many people as you can, because this information is very, very important in these times especially. So let's start. So firstly, where you shall focus in your resume. Now when you start thinking of building a resume, the first thing that comes to your mind is a template which is very visually appealing, a template which differentiates you from all the other candidates. And second thing, a lot of people may suggest to you, a lot of articles also recommend the same, that you create a cover letter for every job you apply to. Now please realize, when it comes to templates and cover letters, now you may be applying to multiple jobs, like you may be applying to 15-20 different listings. So it is practically impossible for you to create a cover letter for every opening. And also think from the perspective of an HR, the recruiting manager, the hiring manager. Now for every job listing, they receive, if not more, they receive at least 1000 applications for every job listing. So it is practically impossible for them to go through all the cover letters. So my recommendation is, please do not go for a cover letter, because the hiring manager, the HR will not be able to read your cover letter, right? So you can save your energies on some other things which we will discuss in the further points in this video. Also talking about the template, again, since the hiring manager, HR, they use some other tools to scan the candidate resumes and they may not be physically reading your resume. So again, you can go for a decent template. Do not try to spend a lot of time in searching for templates which are going to differentiate you. You can go for a decent template and it is fine. It is the content which will really matter. So now coming to which is the most important thing in a consulting resume. So it is the keywords that you have in your resume that is the most important, especially from the perspective of a consulting job. So you may be in operations consulting or IT consulting or strategy consulting. So the keywords which are relevant for your domain of consulting, that will be the most important part in your resume. Because taking the same example where the recruiter or HR or the hiring manager, they receive thousands of applications. So what they do is they have multiple tools at their disposal and they scan the candidate resumes with these tools. So let's say the hiring manager had 1000 resumes. So the hiring manager ran the tool on all these 1000 resumes, and the tool will tell that, okay, these are the top, let's say 20, 25 or 50 resumes which have those keywords which are relevant to this job profile. And the hiring manager will then send those 20, 25 resumes to the business team, to the managers who will take the interviews and take the process forward. So very important that you have those keywords in your resume. Now please let me tell you about the employer's mindset as well. So as an employer, you are being valued, you are being evaluated on two major parameters. First parameter which the recruiter looks for is how much training the recruiter would have to provide you, right? So if you are an experienced candidate, the recruiter would like to hire resources who would require minimum amount of training. So the resource should be productive from day one. So that is what recruiters want, such candidates. And the best way for that is that they scan your resume for those keywords, and if you have worked on those technologies, if you have worked in those domains which they are looking for, so that is what they do with the keyword search. So if you have your keyword, if you have those keywords in your resume, then the recruiter knows that okay, this person has worked on this technology, this person has worked on this kind of projects. So this person will be able to deliver from day one, and this is an ideal candidate. So that is the first parameter on which you are evaluated. Secondly, recruiters evaluate you on your stickability. So stickability will mean that if you are going to stick with the firm for, let's say, at least 3, 4, 5 years, and recruiters majorly assess this parameter during the interview. They will ask you multiple kind of questions. It is difficult to tell stickability from resume, so this is mostly evaluated in your interviews. So again, coming to the first point where the recruiter is looking to assess if you will be productive from day one, they do this keyword search and they hire candidates, or they proceed with the application of candidates who have those important keywords in their resume. So it is very important that in your resume, when you are talking about your projects, you have to be very descriptive, be very articulate. So it is generally seen that people, they have worked on very good, significant, important projects in their organizations, but they are not able to sell those projects in the resume. So it is very important that when you talk about a project in your resume, you be very formal, have a very professional language when you are describing that project, use all those technical terms, use all those technical jargons, because even if you have worked on brilliant projects which are relevant to this job profile, if you are not being descriptive, being articulate in your resume with those keywords, your resume will not proceed with the application, right? Because the tool will not then accept your resume. So it is very important that you, when the tool runs on those 1,000 resumes of candidates, you come in the top 25 or top 50 resumes as far as the keyword search is concerned. So, and definitely this topic requires a lot more clarity as well, which I will cover in the part 2 of this resume building series, where the video will be about how you can be more descriptive about your resume, about your projects in the resume, how you can put those technical jargons, those domains, those important technical terms in your resume. Right? So key takeaway from this video is, please be very descriptive about your project in the resume, have those technical terms, technical jargons. That is the most important factor in your resume. If you are able to make through that keyword search, then your resume or your application will be moving forward to the interviews. So I hope you liked the content in this video and you found it practical. So please do like this video. Please subscribe to the channel. Please provide your feedback in the comment section, and please do share this video with as many people as you can. See you in the part 2 video of this series. Thank you very much for watching this video. See you in the next one.